The nice boutique resort was actually started thanks to a trip with several friends. We came here in the beginning of COVID in Zanzibar as tourists, and we were planning to stay for a week or something, but then the COVID started, and uh, the moment this happened, we needed to stay here for a while. Then we learned about what happens to all the rest of the world, so how big the problem is, and we decided that we better stay here because there was actually no lockdowns of any kind here. So by that time, it was quite a nice place to stay. So we stay here. A little later, we managed to find the place where the nest is located right now. So we decided to build a place that is going to be artistic, very connected to the nature, and at the same time, very much about community building. So because we were actually missing only one thing on these islands maybe, and that's actually like the community, driving and building the proper community. So this is how we started the idea of the nest, and we have started doing all about this natural design and very much into the artistic finishing, which is I would say the how to say the beautiful part of the human soul. So the beautiful part of the nature, with together with the beautiful part of the human soul, is something that is driving like-minded people together here with us, which are interested in this lifestyle. Sometime later, we found another place right next to the nest, and we wanted to expand into another concept, which we call Ankaya Village. Ankaya Village is a concept similar to the nest, again driven by community. However, more focused on sports and active lifestyle. So once again, it's very much organized around the community building. So for this reason, we decided to build a village, not a resort, because as of my understanding, a village is a place where people are gathering, they're living together, they're sharing, and it's kind of decentralized concept because resorts are more centralized. There is a management, there is an owner, etc. In the village, everybody will be able to have his own house and place, but also his own business. So basically, we don't centralize it around the concept of a resort. And this is what Ankaya looks like. So it's a place where you can enjoy active lifestyle, uh, good and healthy food, nice community, and a decentralized concept of living together. Ankara Village is located about 300 meters away from the nest. It's straight right on the beach, and it is, I would say, an incredible location because it is the greenest location on all of the east coast of Zanzibar, located in the very heart of Paje village, which is currently the most vibrant community, most vibrant place probably on the east coast of Zanzibar. I would say all around Zanzibar because the other places are more chill, more quiet. This place is really vibrant, very much about active lifestyle, about sports, about doing something, and it is full of young type of people. So it's not only very young, but it's like in the range of about 25, 45 years old, very active people. So in general, location is all about what the main purpose of Ankara Village is. So active lifestyle. There are several similar projects in Zanzibar, which are real estate type of condominium projects coming to Zanzibar. Um, what is the main difference of Ankaya Village compared to other projects like this is there are two type of projects. So one of them is projects which are condominium type somewhere for people which are willing to live at this particular place. And in this case, these places are usually away from the beach, quite away from the beach. So this is a traditional place for living, and it's not this kind of, I would say, beautiful type of touristic areas. The other type of projects are projects which are mainly resorts type of projects. And these resort type of projects are very beautiful locations as well. However, they are more like resort vibe. The vibe of resort is a little bit different. It's not like a place to live. It's like a place to stay for a short time. For a short time. Ankara Village is different in a way that it's a village concept. So it's condominium style village concept, coming with the vibe of a village, but at the same time is located in a very prime location. So which makes it something as a combination between the traditional resort style and on the other side this condominium style project. So this is, I would say, the main difference. Ankara Village As I mentioned, we've been always thinking about the place by doing it all about activities and active lifestyle. So this is requesting and requiring a lot of different amenities to do this. So we are building with the village, together with the village, a really big sports center, which is water sports. We do ground sports, any kind of ground sports. We have horse riding activities because we have uh, some beautiful Frisian horses, which currently we have. We have like we do have good stables, which is located at this very same place. So a number of different places to lead your active lifestyle, and at the same time, we are currently building our permaculture farm, where we're going to be doing our food for the village, all the supply. We're trying to be energy and water and everything independent. And once again, this I would say this one of the main and core focuses of the place when we're speaking about active lifestyle is about water sports, because we are located at a place which is considered one of the top 10 places in the world for kite surfing and many other water sports. But it's really incredible for kite surfing conditions. It's a great place. So the place is all about this. Amenities are focused on active lifestyle. Chasing model at Ankaya Village is made to minimize the risk of the investors. So the way it works is like this: we have different plots at the property, and the investor is free to pick one or several of those plots. So then he's making a reservation, and the reservation he's making by paying $1,000 for each plot only. Once this is paid, the investor will receive a contract for review, and he's going to have 1 month to review this contract, make his comments and everything, and sign the contract. In the first 2 weeks, he will be able to get a refund for this $1,000 paid, in case he decides that he wants to change his mind. Later, after that, he needs to sign the contract with whatever amendments if it is necessary, and then he needs to pay 50% of the price. Once this is done, there is 6 months period of time, and within this 6 months period of time, he will be able to work with our architects team on the design and pricing of his villa. So design can be any tropical style design that is going to be fitting the village, and the size and the price of the villa, materials to be used, etc., is something that he's defining together with our architects. 6 months later, he knows all of the details, and then he can pay the remaining 50% the balance of his bill for the land. Then we transfer the land, and this is how we are securing the investor that at a very early stage he's already the owner of something, in this case, the land. Then he's gonna have, then he starts doing installments for the payment for his villa. And the full construction period is about 1 to 1.5 years. We're constructing the whole village at a time, in the same way we did with the nest. So we've been constructing everything at the same time, so that we don't lose any time, and then we don't disturb the people during they are already living and using the place. So basically, this is the methodology for the payments, and it is, once again, it is designed to address all of the risks to the customers. In case the clients are related to architects, or they are architects themselves and they prefer that they design their own villa, this is absolutely possible. The only thing that they need to make sure is that there's going to be the style of the village. So our architects and our management need to approve the design by the client. Otherwise, the client is fully free to make the design himself.
Are there no any additional costs on it?
No additional costs on this. So the client may do this decision on himself, whatever exactly the design is going to be. And he needs to know that one design is included in the price of the plot. So it's possible to use our architects for any sort of help. Well, in case of delays of the project, there are some penalties which are there, which are planned. So we have a small buffer of about 3 months. So this is like in case something there are some small delays, and then after that there is, of course, there is a penalty which is planned. The main reason for this is that basically the investments here in place are considered like highly profitable, and this makes people to be interested in how long is everything going to happen. So there shall be no delays because delays are bringing losses. So these losses shall be addressed, and we fully understand this. For this main reason, we put a penalty for any sort of delay, and we make sure that we ourselves are highly motivated to finish everything on time. And I feel quite comfortable with this because this place where we stay now, this is the nest. So this place we built extremely efficiently, very fast, very well organized, and we did it with the same idea. So this place is all about, it is driven by the idea that it shall be quickly, well done, on time, so that our planning is going as it has been planned. In Zanzibar, in general, is considered very high. What I mean by very high, average return on investment in Europe is in the range of about 3% per annum. So essentially, out of rentals in Europe after tax and maintenance, you are supposed to be waiting in between 20 and 40 years to get your money back. This is quite traditional for the whole world, the rest of the developed world. Dubai, for example, is considered one of the best places for us in terms of return on investment, and they can do, let's say, something in the range of about 5 to 10% at average. I mean, of course, some particular investments, if they're extremely well managed, could be better. Zanzibar in general is having a very high return on investment. In our case, we are expecting at Ankaya Village return on investment in the range of about 20+%, which is less than 5 years return on investment after tax and everything. The reason for this is that the island is having a very long season. The season is actually all the time. There is no off season here. There is a lower season, but even in the lower season, it's quite well occupied. For example, the nest where we're staying right now is having an average occupancy rate of about 75% per annum. So this for average for the year. So even in the low season, the nest is still keeping over 50% occupancy rate. And this is not really something that is one of a kind. So the nest is doing particularly well, but the whole island is doing well. So people can expect return on investment in the range of about 20+%, which makes the place extremely attractive in this respect. The cost structure at Ankara Village is structured in the following way. So people are purchasing the plot, the land. Then the buyers are supposed to be paying for the development of their villa. On top of that, however, there are some additional costs. The additional costs are government-related taxes and, of course, finishing work. So this means that in regards to the government-related taxes, there is a 15% of VAT, which is one-off, of course, and one-off transfer fees, which are like notary fees and similar. So we don't really have a notary here, but it's similar type of fees. About 5% is actually additional fees. After that, people shall be in charge of financing their furniture, and we are fully responsible for this, so we can actually do all the furnishing based on the design that is going to be approved together with the client. So this is the cost structure for acquisition of a property at Ankara Village. We have developed a special program for the convenience of people and to make sure that they feel comfortable with the acquisition on the island, because there are a number of people that have never been actually in Zanzibar and they still consider it because it's a beautiful place or because the return on investment is significant. However, though, they don't really feel comfortable to invest like this without having any idea about the place, so they want to come. For the people that are willing to come, we are offering the opportunity of coming at the nest where we are staying right now. So this is one of our beautiful resorts here, or at the place itself, which is also a running resort now. And they can feel the place, they can meet us, they can ask their questions, they can see if it is for them, if they can feel the place, so see that if it is corresponding to their idea of a paradise that they are searching for. And then once this is already done, then the people will be able to sign their contracts and find exactly the place that they want to have. So basically, all of this program we're doing with the main idea of giving more comfort to the people, so that they actually feel the place, they know about us, they see our experience, and they can see what we have already built, like the place where we